Excuse me, wait.
Now
That's why it's like that.
Listen,
It has nothing to do with anything.
Who can solve a problem like Onyeka? So you all know what happened at the live eviction show, how Ebuka put Onyeka on the hot seat, asking her about statements she's been making in the house about Ozee, about Victoria, about her saying that Victoria went to wear short skirts because of Ozee and all of that. Okay. So after the live eviction show now, come see explanation. Onyeka was just explaining to everybody that cared to listen. She called Victoria upstairs in that dressing room. She was trying to explain to Victoria that it was Ozee, yes, that she might like Ozee, but it's Ozee that is pushing her in a triangle, that it's not about Victoria. She had a conversation with Shaun, telling Shaun that, she does not understand why Ozee is putting all this on her, that she saw signs and all of that even when she's trying to have a conversation with Victoria, that Victoria is not forthcoming with conversations. She had a conversation in the garden with Ozee, and she was talking about how she can't even remember, when Such smacked her bum, that maybe it happened at the pool party. She can't even remember if it happened in the kitchen. And I'm like, this babe, like, why? What's the meaning of all this? As if that's not enough, in the kitchen, Mercy defending left, right, and center. Ozee and Shaun were trying to make her understand that she was the one that made this whole thing a big deal. It was not even supposed to be a big deal in the first place. Ozee was explaining to Shaun and Ben that, see, I did not even lead this girl on. He came into this house telling everybody that he's in a relationship. He made it known. Yes, he was nice with Onyeka. Yes, he played with her as a friend because, of course, he likes her as a friend according to what he has said, and he doesn't understand how she's feeling like this, and she did not even tell him about this. And also Ozee had a conversation with Victoria where Victoria finally revealed to him that Onyeka has come to meet her twice this week about her relationship with Ozee. In fact, it was supposed to be a third time, that was on Sunday morning, but Victoria ran out of there. She was not ready to be part of that conversation. And Ozee was like, like how? From where to where? Why is she going ahead to have all these conversations? Now, Ozee is saying, yes, I'm going to play with her. Yes, I'll still have a conversation with her, but it's going to reduce because it looks like it's kind of making him look like the person that's leading her on. Now, on Onyeka's side, girl was lying, girl was explaining. I'm like, Onyeka, you know the rest. Like, the rest. Like, if I were Onyeka and I was caught like that, especially after what Ebuka had done, not to cry, not to cry. Cry nine short pass. I would have just been crying because if you cry, they'll have mercy on you. Nobody will be answering or asking you questions like that. But now you are trying to make it look like you know what you are talking about. And it's Ozee. Now, Ozee has a perfect storyline to wiggle himself out of that situation. Even though we also know that Ozee did some certain things that's look way more than friendship, right? But we all know at the back of our minds that this guy, he no take her that seriously like that, especially when it comes to relationship. And now the guy has a perfect way to get himself out of the mess, and everybody's looking at her. And a lot of people are like, people are ganging up against Onyeka in the house. Nobody's ganging up against Onyeka in the house, so my people, because it's Onyeka that put herself in that situation. I mean, we've talked about this almost all week last week, where we saw Onyeka telling anybody, like she keeps having this conversation. She will have it with her sister. Even her sister confirmed it to Big Brother during their pre-eviction diary session. She will have the conversation with her sister. She will have it with Ozee. She will have it with Ozee. Why are you calling Victoria for conversation? Why do you want Victoria to have a conversation with you? What thing concern Victoria? Victoria's friendship and with Ozee and you. Like, make it make sense. Why do you want to have a conversation with her? And she's not even, I think that's the annoying thing. She's not even seeing how this looks. She's not even looking at it the way other people are looking at it. Like now, everybody in the house is looking at her some kind of way. Like everybody has now figured out, okay, this is what she thrives on, trying to like break people's relationship and all of that. And everybody now sees that she actually does like Ozee. And it's kind of crazy. Like even yesterday when Victoria was having a conversation with Cassia, she was like, she doesn't even understand the meaning of, oh, she went to go and wear short skirt. Cassia was like, maybe you have to take a permission from her now before you go and change your clothes. And Ozee actually explained what happened that day. It was, I think it was a diary session day, and she just wore like joggers, and she wanted to go change it so that she would look more presentable for her diary session. So, once again, who can solve a problem like Onyeka? See, I get it that fans will defend their faves, but in this one, let's take the L, because Onyeka herself put herself in this. Had it been she just kept it cool and was not doing cho about it, nobody would have known. Now she has put herself out there and everything has come back to bite her. I won't even blame anybody. Nobody should blame Victoria, because Victoria was just living her life. Ozee, yes, I mean, he had a hand in this, but the fact that he kept cool and he has a perfect, story to get himself out of this makes him, not possible to anything. So it's crazy that Onyeka, being a lawyer, would get herself in this kind of mess. Anyways, talking about mess. Shani, is it Shanini ship? I be waiting when they call him. That is Shaun and Wanni ship. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, my people? Can you imagine that Wanni slept on Shaun's bed like last night? Can you imagine that this girl, when they asked her to go and kiss Shaun, she actually went to go and kiss him during their truth and dare game? I'm like, Wanni, that is it, Wanni Dambaki? What is your problem? Because I don't understand it. But anyways, I can understand, because you can never advise somebody in love, right? You were asked to give this guy space. Even Ozee had a conversation with you and you vented. You talked about how, he's been manipulative, how he's done those things to you. It's kind of crazy that you will still go ahead to do this. Can't you spend the night with your sister on the same bed? Haba, what is wrong with these girls in this house? I be waiting people that they put inside in water, because I do not understand it. Can you not spend a night without taking Shaun's body heat? They do that this thing for this house. Like, I was totally disappointed. But then again, I asked myself, is it the witty coco say you self? No be you they kiss. No be you they collect hug. So at the end of the day, waiting concern me. I know shippers will come for me, but me, I don't like shipping nonsense, to be very honest. It might look appealing to me later, but right now that ship is not looking appealing to me in any way. I love a ship that is balanced, a ship where both the guy in the relationship and the girl in the relationship are putting in effort, not where it's only one party that is putting in effort. Honestly, I do not like that kind of ship. Moving on from that, did you hear the conversations that the housemates were having post-eviction after Chinwe was evicted from the house? Now, Cassia and Victoria had a conversation about it. Wanni, Onyeka, they also had a conversation about it. Basically, they were all saying that it looks like our Chinwe is actually pregnant. It looks like she's actually pregnant, because she has been vomiting, that she's been nauseous, she's been throwing up, she's been sleeping a lot, she's been giving them basically signs of pregnancy. And she's actually been trying to reach Big Brother, and Big Brother has kind of like not been answering her and all of that. So now let me ask, to be honest, when I saw their eviction, I had a thought. And I didn't want to share it in my post-eviction video, but I'll share it in this one. I actually think, going by the statistics I've seen from the first time we started voting, I actually think that Zinwe has a stronger fan base or a stronger voting power than Beta. I wasn't expecting Zinwe to be evicted. But like I told my sister, that Zinwe might actually be evicted because of this whole pregnancy symptoms, and because Big Brother does not want to be in a situation where he would be forced to ask her to take a voluntary exit. I honestly do not think that people voted out Zinwe. I think that the person or the pair that were in the bottom was better. But because of the whole situation surrounding Zinwe, because they wanted her to go take care of herself, let her not come out on public television to talk about her pregnancy and all of that, so that it will give her a choice to decide what she wants to do with it. I think that's the reason she was evicted. Honestly, that's my 2 cents. I think that's the reason she was evicted. But it is what it is. I think it's actually a good decision, because I wouldn't want her to reveal her pregnancy on national television with millions of people watching, because I know how judgmental we can be. Let it just be a speculation. Let it just be like what people think, right? It's better that way than it's actually been confirmed that she is pregnant. That's what I think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ozee Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.